Hi everyone, Cheryl here from Love and Light Yoga, and thank you for joining me for this 20-minute yoga workout for strong bodies. So this is going to challenge the upper body, the legs. There's a little bit of core work in there to help strengthen and tone the entire body. So you won't need anything for this, just yourself and your mat, and whenever you are ready, let's begin. Okay, so let's meet today by coming into a child's pose towards the back of our mats, toes together, knees apart, reaching the fingertips forwards, melting the chest and the forehead down towards the mat, and just really starting to get a sense of length through the spine. So keeping those hips reaching back towards the heels. Maybe lifting the elbows, coming onto fingertips and just walking the arms a little bit further forwards. Taking one full breath here. And then releasing yourself up and into your tabletop. So onto hands and knees with wrists under shoulders, knees under the hips. And let's go ahead and tuck the toes under here, just so that we can keep a little bit of energy in through the lower half of the body. And then we'll just flow through some cat-cows. So inhaling to look forward, drop the belly, point the tailbone up, and exhale, tuck the chin into the chest and round the back. Inhale, we roll forwards, drop the belly. Exhale, chin to chest, round out the spine. And just continue on here, just rolling the spine forwards and backwards in your own time, bringing as much movement and mobility into the body as we can. Nice, we'll take one more full round of breath here. Inhale and exhale. And let's meet back in center. Keep the toes tucked under and engage the core. So pull your belly button back towards your spine, and then maybe we lift and hover the knees. And we're just going to hold them here, letting them hover ever so slightly off the mat. Keep breathing, stay nice and strong through the arms. And maybe we tap each knee at a time down towards the floor. We tap, 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 and we can let the hips kind of shift from side to side as we're doing this. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the knees hovering and then lift the hips, send them back, downward facing dog. Spreading the fingertips nice and wide and maybe pedaling out through the feet. Stretching into each hamstring here. Stretching the right leg and then the left. And then eventually coming into stillness in our downward facing dog. Can we lift the hips a little bit higher? Can we send them back a little bit further? Press deeply into the palms of the hands. Take one big inhale and a full exhale. And then slowly lower the knees, come all the way back to the floor. And then from here, we're going to find our thread the needle pose. So keep the right hand where it is. Inhale, we're going to lift the left hand up, and then exhale, thread it in underneath the right. Lower the left shoulder, the left ear towards the mat. Keep the hips nice and high, and just take a few deep breaths here. Twisting from your center. And then maybe stretching the right leg away. So tuck the toes under. Get a deeper stretch through the right hamstrings. Keep that left shoulder connected to the floor. Just take a few deep breaths here, opening up the upper back. Nice, take one final breath. And then we're going to press into the right hand, keep the right leg where it is, and come back into your tabletop with the right leg extended. Once again, engaging through the core and then lifting the right leg up. When the leg lifts, we're going to point the toes away. Stretch the right leg super long. So imagine that someone is pulling your leg long, feeling a deep stretch through the right hip flexor here. Take your gaze down in between your hands. And we're going to go for some little push-ups here. So we start to lower down with the chest, keep the right leg lifted, and then exhale, press into the hands, we lift. Inhale to slowly lower, chest towards the mat. Exhale to lift. Inhale to come down. Exhale, press it back. Take a few more here. And every time that we are bending the elbows to come down, we're keeping the elbows hugging in towards the side. Letting the elbows just graze along the side of the rib cage. Nice, inhale down, exhale, press up. Let's go for 3 and 2 and 1. When we come up, we stop and we hold. We lift the right leg a little bit higher, and let's take a few little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, step the right foot forward in between the hands, finding your low lunge. Maybe bring the hands onto the front knee, and we just find a little bit of a rock forwards and backwards. Just opening up the hips here. Keep breathing deeply. Nice, and then the next time that we have the bend in through the front knee, we're going to stop, we're going to hold. Engage your core, roll the shoulders back and reach the fingertips up towards the sky. We're going to tuck the back toes under and lift the back knee, reach it up into your high lunge. Nice, we hold it here for just a few breaths. Stay nice and strong in through the front thigh. Nice, take one big inhale. And then as we exhale, open to your warrior 2. So the hands come down to shoulder height. We spin the back toes open, warrior 2. Inhale, we reach the hands up, straighten the front knee. Exhale, lower and bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower and bend. Inhale to reach. Exhale to bend. Cool, keep moving here. Keep breathing, and every time the arms come down, imagine that we are almost wading through water. So there's a little bit of resistance with the arms as they lower. We might start to sit a little bit lower into that front knee each time. Nice, take 3 more of these. And then the next time that we're in our warrior 2, we stop and we hold. Inhale to reach the hands up. Exhale, hands come behind the head. Imagine that we are in between 2 panes of glass here. And we're going to start to hinge towards the side, bring the right elbow towards the right knee, and then lift it back up. Nice, inhale to lower, and exhale to lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. Keep the legs stuck where they are. The legs are not moving. Every time we lift, we're engaging through the left-hand side of the waist, using those muscles to pull us up. Nice, let's go for 3 and 2 and 1, and stop. Warrior 2, reach the fingertips forwards for 1 inhale and exhale. And then spin onto the back toes, reach the hands up, high lunge. Exhale, plant the hands back to the floor, step the right foot back into your plank. Inhale, roll forwards. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, plant the knees, come back to a child's pose. Nice, find your breath here. Reach the fingertips forwards. Maybe open up the knees if we need to. Just beginning to settle your breath. Maybe checking in with the body, noticing how you're doing, how you're feeling. Taking our last few deep breaths here. And then after your next exhale, coming out of your child's pose, rolling back into your tabletop. And from here, we're going to tuck the toes under and just take a few more of those cat-cows. Inhale forwards, exhale under, round the spine. Inhale forwards, exhale chin to chest, round the back. Take a few more here. Nice, and then after your next full breath, coming back to your tabletop, untuck the toes, we're going to find our thread the needle. So keep the left hand where it is, inhale to reach the right hand all the way up to the sky, exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left, bring the right shoulder, the right ear down towards the mat. Breathing here into your upper back. Keeping the hips nice and high. If you want to, maybe stretch the left leg nice and long, keep the toes tucked under, just bringing an extra stretch through the back of the hamstrings. Take one more breath here. And then whenever you're ready to release, keep that left leg extended, press into the left hand, come back into your tabletop with one leg extended, engage your core, and then lift the left leg up. We're going to lift it as high as feels good. We're going to point the toes away and imagine someone pulling that leg along, pulling it away from your body. Stretching the front of the left hip flexor here. Find that strength, keep the leg lifted, take the gaze in between the hands, and we'll go for some little push-ups here. So start to slowly lower down with the chest, with the nose towards the floor, keep the elbows hugging in, exhale, press into the hands, lift up. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Inhale, we slowly lower, elbows hugging in, exhale, we lift. Take a few more here. Find that inner strength. Keep breathing. Keep this movement really controlled. Let's go for 3, for 2, for 1. When we come up, we lift that left leg a little bit higher. Take a few quick little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then step that left foot in between the hands. Find your low lunge. Maybe the hands come onto the front knee. We find that little shift with the hips forwards and back. Just loosening up here, stretching the hips. Stay nice and strong and long through your spine. And then when we have the front knee bent, we're going to stop here. We're going to engage the core, tuck the tailbone under, and fingertips up towards the sky. Tuck the back toes and then inhale to lift the back knee off the floor into your high lunge. Stay here for one big inhale. And then exhale, open into your warrior two. So the back toes spin open, arms are shoulder height. We're holding. Roll the shoulders back, stay nice and broad through the chest. Inhale, straighten the front knee, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep moving here. And once again, finding that resistance through the arms. So imagine the arms are moving through water or moving through mud as we come down. Maybe every time we lower, sitting a little bit deeper into that front knee. Nice, let's go here for 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here in your warrior 2. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, hands come behind the head, elbows out. We are in between 2 panes of glass here. Take a nice big inhale. And then start to hinge forwards. Bring the left elbow towards the left knee. And then pull it back up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we lift. And keep it moving here. The elbow doesn't have to make contact with the knee. We're just moving in that direction. Keep the bend through the front knee. Feel that strength in through the side of the waist. Let's go here for 3, for 2. Keep the elbows open. And 1. When we come up, extend the arms. Warrior 2, take 1 full breath. And then spin onto the back toes. Reach the arms up, high lunge. Exhale to come forward, plant the hands, step the left foot back into your plank and hold it here. Stay strong through the core and maybe tap each knee at a time towards the floor. Keep breathing. We're here for 5, for 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. Drop both knees, toes together, knees apart, sit back, take a child's pose. Lengthen your breath here. Notice how the body's feeling. Taking a few more deep breaths, slowing everything down. And then after your next exhale, lifting the head and the chest, walking the hands back towards the knees. We're going to swing the feet forwards and we're going to meet seated with the knees bent up, with soles of the feet on the floor, and reach the fingertips forwards. We're going to find our Navasana, our boat pose. So pull the belly button back towards the spine, sit back a little bit with your upper body, and then lift both legs. And if it helps, we can hold on to the backs of the knees, or we can reach the fingertips forwards and just hold. We're going to hold it here for a few breaths, focusing on our posture. So keep the spine nice and long, keep the shoulders rolling back so that the chest is nice and broad. Fingertips reaching, toes reaching. Take 3 more breaths here. Maybe pull the knees a little bit closer towards the chest. After your 3rd breath, return the feet to the floor and slowly roll all the way back onto your back. And when we get there, bring the knees in towards the chest and find a little rock from side to side. Just massaging out the low back. And then coming back to center, drop the soles of the feet onto the floor and take the feet about the same distance as your mat. Reach your arms out to the side and just find a little windshield wiper with your knees here side to side. Let them fall towards the right and then the left. Just using this movement to release any tension away from the hips or the low back. Maybe close your eyes, maybe begin to slow down the breath. And then come back to center with the knees. We're going to take one final big stretch for our core. So go ahead and reach the legs out long, lift the hands up, reach them up and overhead. Just take one big good morning stretch here, maybe pointing the toes away, maybe reaching the fingertips up. Take a full deep breath. And then we can bring ourselves all the way up and come back into a seated position on your mats. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope we have got the blood and the energy moving throughout the body. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you would like to see more like this, please subscribe and have a fantastic rest of your day. Namaste.